Hi, I'm Phyllis and my website is southernfrugal.com. Today I decided to make a pound cake later this afternoon, and I always like to check and make sure I've got all the ingredients I need, which I do, with the exception I don't have any powdered sugar. So I remembered back in the 1960s, I'm going to say about 1966, 67, when I first got a blender, you could make powdered sugar in the blender. So I thought, well, you know, we can make it in the Vitamix too. So I've never tried this before in the Vitamix, but I'm thinking it's going to work better than in a blender. But if you've only got a blender, that'll work too. So what we're going to do is use 1 cup of regular granulated sugar, and we're going to use 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Now the cornstarch helps it to not be all clumped together. Now I don't remember back making it in the 60s that my blender got hot, but I know the Vitamix will get hot, so I don't want it to get too hot on the sugar. But anyway, I've already got it set up here. Let me move y'all back. So we're going to start. Now this is going to be loud, just be forewarned. So I'm using my 32-ounce dry beaker for this, and I've got the little top off of it because I remember when we were making it in the blender, it also had a top similar to this, and you kind of poured it through the top while the blender was running. So let's see if that'll work. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut my my Vitamix on. And I'm going to start pouring the sugar in there, and I'm going to turn it up on high. Okay, and that isn't going to work because it slung some of the sugar out. So we're going to go to plan B, which is, and look at this, it's already made it that quick. Isn't that amazing? My goodness. I mean, that was too quick even for me. So I'm going to go ahead and dump a whole cup of granulated sugar in, and I'm going to go ahead and put my tablespoon of cornstarch in, and I'm going to put my lid on. So if y'all got a Vitamix, don't make the mistake I just made, because it slings it out where a regular, in fact I can feel it back here on my little countertop there. Alright, we're going to do it like this. Now I'm thinking this is going to take seconds, literally. So I'm going to turn it on. Don't want it to get hot. It's not warm even yet. So let me see what we've got here. Stir it a little bit. Now 1 cup of regular granulated white sugar should make 2 cups of confectioner's sugar. Okay, you want to check it and see if you feel any grit in there, and I do feel a little grit, so I'm going to pulse it this time by turning my high speed on here. Well, y'all can't see. Turn the high button on and pulse it from the on-off button. Yeah, I can feel a little bit of grit in there, but not much. Alright, I don't want to let me wipe up that mess. Yeah, it did not work like the blender did, because you could dump it in with that little top piece off, and I don't recall it slinging it all out. But anyway, of course the Vitamix is a lot more powerful than a regular blender. Alright, so we've turned it up on high. We're just going to pulse it. See what got now? I still feel a tiny, tiny bit of grit in there, just a tiny bit. So I'm just going to stir it a little more. Now, I don't think the grit would hurt anything, but I want it as fine as what you would buy in the store. Yeah, so the main reason we're doing this is because I was not going to go to the store and get powdered sugar, and I wasn't going to ask Mr. Bucky to. I thought we'll just see if this Vitamix will work in making powdered sugar. All right, here we go again. Let's see what it's like now. Okay, now we got regular powdered sugar, and it's just ever the slightest bit warm. Just a little bit. Let's just do this one more time to be sure. Oop. Oh, can y'all believe that? Came out all over me. On my shirt. All right. One more time. Here we go. Alright, I think we got powdered sugar. I'm trying to see if I've got a thing on here for the, can't read it, but I'm sure that might even be more than 2 cups. And it's as fine can be. Yeah, this will work, y'all. All right, y'all, we will see y'all next time. I am going to make a pound cake later on today, and we're going to use this sugar to make some kind of icing for it. I've got to clean up, y'all. Look, it got it all in my lid too. Yeah, it is super fine. I would dare say this is almost finer than you buy in the store. Yeah. There it is, super fine now. All right, y'all, we will see y'all next time. This is how to make powdered sugar out of granulated sugar. And I'm using the Vitamix, but I think you could use a regular blender for this, and it would work just as well. It'd just take a little longer. And if you're using the Vitamix, you want to make sure you don't leave that thing run until it gets really hot down here, because it could actually maybe melt the sugar. I don't know, but it might. All right, y'all, we will see y'all later today, and we're going to make a pound cake. Bye for now.